All right, guys, I made this meal the other day. Man, it's so good. I had to come back and get some more ingredients. So I'm gonna show you exactly what ingredients to get. Man, you gotta check this meal out, okay? Make sure you add this into your routine. It's gonna be super simple. It's just a chicken meal, so you're gonna get your protein and you're gonna add some veggies to it. And I'm just gonna show you what I use, and you can mix and match or make it fit into your personal diet. But it's so simple to make, guys. You have to check this one out. Let me show you. Of course, we're gonna start out with protein. So let me show you what I used. Now, when I'm cooking with chicken, I prefer to, if I'm gonna use chicken breast, I like to get the thin sliced chicken breast, okay? It just makes it so much easier to cook. These are real easy just to chop up in little pieces. Make sure you weigh it out, however much protein you're gonna need. But I prefer to use the thinly sliced chicken breast. You can use regular chicken breast too, just cut it however you want to. Another way you can do this meal is to use chicken thighs. Now remember, chicken thighs have more flavor, but they also have a little more fat in them. So it just matters on the kind of diet that you're trying to run. If you're trying to go lower, leanest chicken possible, it's gonna be chicken breast, but I prefer to go with the thin sliced chicken breast. If you know on that. Let me show you. See how it says on there, thin slice. They already did it for you now, come on. I mean, you can't beat that, all right? But like I said, if you have to, go get you some regular chicken breasts, just cut them up yourself. Makes it super easy, okay? So what we're gonna do, what I like to do with the chicken breast is I like to cook it in a little bit of olive oil, maybe about a tablespoon or so of olive oil. So that's gonna add some more fat into your macros too. Make sure you add that into your MyFitnessPal app or however you're tracking it. Do not pour some oil in that pan and don't think it counts, okay? For some reason, sometimes people don't think the oils don't count, the snacks don't count. Just because they're fun size, snack size, they don't count. Oh, they count, they will add up, okay? So make sure you're adding that into your daily totals, okay? So if you're gonna cook with olive oil, make sure you add that. Make sure you measure it out too. Try not to just dump it on the pan, okay? That might throw you off a little bit, all right? So make sure you measure it out. You can also use spray oil, you can use spray butter, you can just use butter too, or however you want to cook your chicken. Chicken is so simple to cook. One of the leanest proteins you can get, easiest ways you can get some protein in your life is to use some chicken. I don't know how else to put it. It is so simple. I use chicken all the time. Usually once a day, I'm having some type of chicken, some type of variation. But let me show you what you're gonna cook the chicken with, okay? It makes it bad. I'm trying to tell you, it tastes so good. Now, when cooking chicken, I like to add some type of vegetables in there. You can use frozen vegetables. You can use like fajita vegetables if you want to. Any kind of vegetable you want, asparagus, it doesn't matter. But one thing I have noticed that when I'm cooking chicken, I've been using a lot of cucumber a lot, okay? So I take a cucumber, I just cut it in cubes and I add it into the chicken. So I cook the chicken first, let it brown a little bit. When it's almost done, that's when I add the cucumbers in. I like the flavors of cucumbers. If you don't like to cook cucumbers, then don't cook the cucumber, right? Maybe just have it on the side, okay? But cucumbers are great. They're so refreshing. They're really good for you. So get you some cucumbers. I like cucumbers. I've been adding them to a lot of my meals, but let me show you what else I added to that meal. To give it kind of a sweet flavor, I just took one apple, all right? One apple. Apples are so good, okay? And I was like, you know what? I like to eat apples by themselves. Why don't I try to cook it? You know what I mean? Man, it tasted so good, all right? So what I did is I just chopped the apple up. As the chicken was almost done, once again, that's when you start adding this in. If you add it in too soon, it's gonna make it kind of soft and soggy. So I don't like my apples like that. So what I did is I added it more towards the end just to get a little more flavor in there, okay? So just chop up an apple. But if you don't want to use an apple, use some type of fruit. So another one that can go great with this meal that goes wonderful with chicken is pineapple. I've made that one before. Pineapple tastes great. Get you some frozen pineapple, keep it in the freezer, use it whenever you need to. Get you some fresh pineapple, get you some canned pineapple, however kind of pineapple you want, all right? Just some type of fruit. And I've noticed that the sweetness with the chicken, man, it just tastes really good. Plus, with apples, you're getting a lot of fiber in as well, okay? So I'm gonna use the apple, but let me show you the sauce that I'm gonna use. Let's go look at the sauces. I'm gonna show you exactly which one I'm gonna put in this chicken. And it's gonna give you some protein and it's gonna taste good and it's gonna hold you down. Let's go check it out. All right, guys, we're over at the sauces now. Now, remember, sauces can either make or break your meal, okay? So you really need to turn that bottle around and check and see what kind of sauce you're gonna use. But what I like to use with this chicken meal with the fruit and the chicken is just a little sweet and sour sauce, okay? Now you're only gonna use a little bit of this. Make sure you measure this out. Do not go dump this whole joker on there. You're gonna throw your game way off, okay? So let's look at the ingredients on this one. Okay, so 1 tablespoon of this sweet and sour sauce is coming in. at 5 grams of carbs. Okay, that's in 1 tablespoon. All right, so you're not going to use too much. I usually use about 2 tablespoons or so, between 5 to 6 to 8 ounces of chicken. I'll use about 2 tablespoons or so. Okay, so but I like this one right here because it's low carb, low sugar. But so if you look at LaCroix sweet and sour sauce, let's look at the ingredients on this one now. So this one right here is measured in 1/4 cup. It's about 33 grams of carbs. Okay. But this is one of the best sweet and sours that I've found. I use this all the time. It lasts a while, okay? Because you only use a little bit, all right? Like I said, you're not gonna use too much of it because that can really add into the macros, all right? So make sure you're measuring everything out. But keep this in the fridge because all you need to do whenever you're hungry, sometimes you just go get you some chicken, just cook that chicken up, add a little bit of this in there, and you're good to go, okay? I'm trying to tell you, keep this stuff in stock. This is why I always stress keeping things in stock, especially sauces, okay? Keep the sauces in stock so that sometimes I just come to the grocery store and I just get my protein because I know I have stuff at home that I can just cook it in, all right? Or if you're on the road and you're going home, I don't know what I'm gonna make. I don't know what I'm gonna make for lunch or dinner. You know, you got you some beef at the house. You know, you got some chicken at the house, and you know, you got your sauces at the house, okay? You can just make something instead of pulling over and getting something you shouldn't be getting that got you in the position that you're in right now, all right? But this is one of my favorite sauces right here, real talk. This Three Dragons sweet and sour sauce. I use it all the time. But what you're gonna do, once that chicken's about done cooking, add in the apples, add in the cucumbers. That's what I did. And then you add in a little bit of sauce, mix it around, and it's good to go, okay? Now, if you don't mind carbs, you can add this over some white rice. That's what my preferred rice is jasmine rice. It makes it so simple. But if you're going low carb, you can also use some miracle noodles if you want to go there, or you can just add it over your favorite vegetable. You can add it over any kind of vegetable you want, asparagus. Just have a side of asparagus. Asparagus are great. I have asparagus all the time. You can do fresh broccoli crowns. Steam you some broccoli, throw your little Tony Sashers on there. You're good to go right there. Put that on the side. That's a meal right there. I'm trying to tell you, this is a great lunch or dinner option that you need to add into your routine, all right? But like I said before, make sure you measure everything out, see how much protein you're gonna need. Once you get the amount of protein that you're gonna need, cook it up, add in all this little stuff to it. It's gonna taste great. I'm trying to tell you, it's gonna be great for a lunch or a dinner option. Let me know what you think on this one. Comment below. Let me know what you would add into this meal. Are you gonna try this meal out? I'm trying to tell you, it is good. Sweet and sour, come on now, you cannot beat that. But another thing you can add on top that I like adding is some fresh, those crushed, some of those red pepper flakes, you know, the kind that you stick on pizza. Man, you put that on this meal too, spice it up a little bit, man, it tastes good as well. Let me know what you think on this video, and I'm gonna talk to y'all next time. Let's go.